Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching in the world. My name is Francis, and welcome to Next with Sports Talk. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the Reggae Boyz strikers, the number 9 that will be playing for the Reggae Boyz, not only in the November window, but definitely going forward in the 2026 World Cup after we qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Thank you so very much for joining us. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. It's free 99. It's free 99. It don't cost you nothing. Not even a second to just hit that like button on the video and subscribe if you haven't. There's at least 50% of you that watch the content that haven't subscribed yet. And I'm wondering why, because there is no fee that's attached to it, because it's free 99. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It does help with the growth of the channel. Get the likes up. It helps with the algorithm, helps more people get to see and hear the information in this video and the topics that we are talking about. And first and ever last, definitely talk to me in the comment section, because when you talk to me in the comment section, I'm going to talk back. So let's get right into the video. Yeah, blessings to each and every one of you and your family. Hope everybody's safe on this blessed day. We're talking about the Reggae Boyz. I had a conversation with the one Danny Dread. Danny Dread, go and big up yourself. Man, for Bossa Blanc for Danny Dread. Bossa Blanc for one Danny Dread. Yeah, one more. Bossa next Blanc for Danny Dread. Big up yourself, Danny Dread. Came on the show. He had a great conversation, great question that he asked me, and we had a conversation about it. And I want to bring the conversation to you, my people, and the same question. We're talking about the number 9s. The number 9. Yeah, because I got to give credit, because I did not definitely come up with the question or the conversation I'm about to have. Which is the best number 9 to lead the line for the Reggae Boyz? We're talking about the likes of Shamar Nicholson, Bailey Cadamartiri, Warner Brown, Mikel Antonio when healthy, Jamali Lowe when he gets a call-up. You got Ramon Burrell. You got the likes of Trevante Stewart, who the coach is watching very closely, as he said, and had a big smile when talking about Trevante Stewart. You have Romario Williams. Just to name a few, you got Kahari Bennett, who got a call-up but didn't get any game time. Just to name a few of the Reggae Boyz strikers, the number 9 that can lead the line. But the question is, who really is the best to lead that line? We know Shamar Nicholson is leading in terms of the most goals amongst the active strikers for the Reggae Boyz, amongst the active number 9s for the Reggae Boyz. That's a fact. Close behind, you would have the likes of, based on the stats, Warner Brown. Within 10 or 11 caps, he got about 4 or 5 goals. Do you understand? So then you have Bailey Cadamartiri that has come into the squad, and he has showed that he has the ability with his touch, with his pace, with his timing of his run, his movement, and him scoring a goal. You also have the likes of Jamali Lowe, who's playing fantastic at Sheffield Wednesday, scoring goals. We've seen what he has done, and he's looked like he's getting himself back on form. Warner Brown is coming off injuries. Mikel Antonio is also trying to work back from an injury that he sustained off the field, that he's trying to work himself back into shape. But with the newfound success that we've had on the wings with Tyrese Campbell and Ronaldo Cephas, not excluding Damari Gray and Leon Bailey, who will be the starters, in my opinion, that the coach will go with when the game is to be played, right? That's up for debate. That's up for conversation. But again, we are not the coach, or we're not making any of the decisions. But at the same time, strikers who need service, right? So we started talking about, okay, well, not downgrading any baller, talking bad about any baller, but who would be best to score goals? The coach has said it time and time again. Coach McLaren has said it time and time again. You get 18 shots on target and you score 0. Right? So the strikers up front haven't been super clinical. Right? Who will the moment be too big for? You get on that World Cup stage when and if we qualify, and will the moment be too big for a Bailey Cadamartiri if you go with Bailey Cadamartiri? What about Warner Brown at his age? given that moment for Warner Brown? Who is the most clinical out of the group? Who takes advantage of more of their chances? If each of these strikers get 10 chances, who's more likely to score more of the chances that they get? That is the question that I'm asking you to talk to me in the comment section. And if you've reached this far in the video, go ahead and like up the stream. Like up the video. It's free. 99. Like up the video. Don't cost you nothing. And subscribe if you haven't. And I look forward to hearing what your thoughts are in the comment section. This is a question that needs to be at least talked about. We might not have the answers to the question, but going into the November window, we need to know. We seen Bailey Kadamarti play the first game against Curacao on the plastic turf. Didn't look too good. Shamar Nicholson came and played at the National Stadium versus Bermuda. It wasn't a great performance, but he was out there trying, holding up play, doing what he got to do. We haven't seen Warner Brown and what he looks like since these two windows have started. He didn't play in the September window nor the October window, so we're not really sure what Warner Brown is performing like right now. Is it the case of when Mikel Antonio is healthy, will the coach be going with Mikel Antonio? We know what Shamar Nicholson's record is when it comes to playing in the CONCACAF against the CONCACAF region team. But this question is more about for the World Cup. If and when we qualify for the World Cup, who should be leading the line? Who has the quality? Who has the consistency to lead that line and be successful? Not only for the team, but for themselves. Who will give a good account for themselves on that stage? And to be honest with you, I'm torn between every single one of these strikers. I'm not sure which one of these strikers to go with, because stats alone don't really tell the story, because you can start to break down the things that each have in terms of pros and cons. The pros and the con of it all. We can start with Shamar Nicholson. With Shamar Nicholson, if he's not getting the service, you want Shamar Nicholson pressing for 70, 80 minutes. And if the ball is not put on a plate for him, he's not really going to take on a defender and beat them with skill and score a goal. He's not going to really create an opportunity for himself to score goals. His first touch isn't the greatest. His pace has decreased. But if given the opportunity from the God-given talent, he's going to put the ball in the back of the net. But there has to be so much things that go right in order for that to happen. And at that level, at that stage, you're playing against high-level competition that are going to do their best to take away what the strengths are of each player, much less the strengths of the team. We move down to Bailey Kadamartiri, who his touch is fantastic. His movement is fantastic. But he's a young player. Who's a young player who teams will try to figure out how to mark him out the game, how to get him out the game. But will he take advantage of his chances when he gets them? Because he has proven that he has gotten the opportunities and he has just missed the target. But he has put himself in position to get those chances. But like one would say, very young player. You look at a player like Warner Brown, who gets his chances, he puts them in the back of the net. But he's not playing at the level, not even at the level of a Bailey Kadamartiri in terms of development, in terms of coaching, and in terms of style of play. So as the style of play rises, as the competition and the quality of the competition gets better in terms of defenders, will it be too much for Warner Brown? Will he get those same opportunities that he's getting against lesser opposition to be successful? Warner Brown's first touch also is not the greatest. He got the speed and he got the power and the size in terms of height to play against these defenders. But then it comes down to the quality. Mikel Antonio has played with those type of competitions for years. He's a workhorse, so he's going to work hard. He's going to fight. He's going to link up play. But to me, Mikel Antonio is not a natural-born goal scorer. He also, like Shamar Nicholson, isn't going to beat 1 and 2 defenders and create an opportunity and put it in the far corner or the near corner or the top bin or roll it off and hit it from 18, 20 yards out and score. It's not going to happen. He has to pretty much walk the ball into the back of the net, in my opinion. So you have strikers that's going to give you link-up play, hold-up play, that's going to create for the wingers. But we're looking for quality, clinical number 9. Who is that clinical number 9 for the Reggae Boyz? Jamali Lowe, small in stature, also played at that level. Along with Ramon Burrell, played at that level. None have been to the World Cup. That's a fact. Let's get that out the way. None of these strikers have been to the World Cup. But some have played against competition that has featured in the World Cup at some point. Or on teams with people who have been a part of World Cup teams. So it's a question that we have to talk about, because a lot of times we talk about the midfield being the weakest. But for me, our strikers group of strikers, a group of number 9s, seem to be one of the weakest part of this Reggae Boyz team. Because if we don't score goals, we ain't winning no games. If we don't score goals, we ain't winning no games. And oftentimes we look for the offense to come from our wingers. Whether it's Cephas, whether it's Campbell, whether it's Damari Gray, Leon Bailey, whoever is on that wing or in the midfield, usually where the offense comes from for the Reggae Boyz team. But talk to me in the comment section and I'm going to talk back. Don't forget, run up the views, man. Run up the views on the video. Let me know in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. I look forward to hearing what you got to say. Again, 50% of you have not subscribed to the channel. Not sure what you're waiting on, but please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It helps with the growth and the visibility of the channel. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, wherever you're watching from in the world. Salute and big up yourself. Don't forget, I want to thank my Lord and Savior for another one, because without him, none of this would be possible. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. And now we're looking for God to come through for us in terms of preparing the minds of these players for 2 of the biggest games in 22 days in the November window, at a chance to put our country and our nation in front of the whole entire world at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. What a time that will be. Go on, big up yourself. Danny Dread, blessings. We're going to have this conversation more and more. I look forward to your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. Big up to everybody. Big up to each of you. Peace and love. Francis, and I'm out.